What is love? If you're still searching for something, then what is love? If it's building up to nothing, we'll never see how far we've come, but we're still not high enough.
Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for yet another episode of my Arsenal career on FM 16. We are in touching distance of this season's Champions League final, but first we've got to get through PSG in two semi-final legs. Elsewhere, Valencia and Real Madrid will do battle, the two Spanish giants going at each other. It's quite surprising to think that Valencia have made it all this way. It's quite amazing what happens when you take Barcelona and Bayern Munich out of the equation. Look at this though, heading into our next game against PSG. Look at all the injuries that we've accumulated over the last couple of weeks. Higuain is out, Oxlade-Chamberlain out, Sanchez out, Stones out. Jack Wilshere just come back from injury, probably won't be match fit or even ready at all for this next game against PSG. What I'm going to do though in this episode, I'm going to go ahead and play the West Brom game after the first leg against PSG, so we can get both legs in the same episode, and I'll do like a quick review like I've done before. Let's have a look at PSG anyway. Let's see how they're getting on in League 1 over in France. Well, they've pretty much dominated the league, haven't they? They're top with just 4 games remaining. It's pretty much theirs, just like this Arsenal side this season on this save. Let's have a look at PSG. Let's see how they've been getting on. Wow, look at this. All these green dots, all those wins. They have lost one game in the league against Saint Etienne. They did lose in the Champions League as well. But apart from that, look at that. They've only lost 2 games, a handful of draws, the majority of games won. That is impressive from PSG. They only slipped up once against Saint Etienne, and they've been in blistering form in the Champions League, apart from that loss against Real Madrid. And in their sides, they've got David Luiz, who will miss this first leg at the Emirates due to his suspension. Angel Di Maria is in need of a rest, but he'll probably start the game anyway. Thiago Motta, he's out for 4 to 5 weeks, so we'll miss both legs. What about Pastore? He's out for 4 to 5 months, so he will most definitely miss not only the rest of the season for PSG, but also the start of next season. Cavani, Verratti, they're all looking raring to go. I mean, look at their fitness and their match sharpness, and Lucas Moura. They're going to be key for PSG. Feeling slightly confident heading into this game against PSG because it's at home. And we've been in good form at home this season, not just in the Champions League, but also in the Premier League as well. There is the lineup. You can see that a lot of first-team players are missing. So Joel Campbell comes in. Yes, we retain the midfield of Xhaka and Ramsey, but we really could have done with the likes of Sanchez and Higuain going forwards. But the back four stays completely the same as it has done for the majority of this season. We have had a few injuries here and there, but for PSG anyway, Cavani, Ben Arthur, it's weird to see his name in there after the trouble he went through at Newcastle, but Lucas starts, Matuidi, Di Maria, Thiago Silva at the back, Aurier and Sirigu in goal. It's going to be a tough game. I'm surprised Marquinhos isn't starting. Let's go for it anyway. Not much happening. Not much happening at all. We're dominating possession. Just over 10 minutes gone. I'd like to see a couple more chances. I'd like to see a few highlights as well from this game. It's supposed to be the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's supposed to be an absolute blockbuster. But so far, it's been pretty dull. Here we go. Lucas has a free kick and he makes it 1-0. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. We have conceded. That is the away goal for PSG, and our chances now have just become increasingly harder of getting through to the Champions League final. Oh my word, that's a brilliant free kick as well. Oh man, it's just so evident. Not much else has happened in this first half, but it's so evident that we are missing the likes of Sanchez and Higuain. They just had to go and get injured, didn't they? All right, let's get the team talk done. Now, for substitutions, I was thinking about bringing on Cazorla for Campbell. But what I'll do is bring on Welbeck for Giroud, who has just been absolutely diabolical in front of goal. Shall I bring on Cazorla for Campbell? Or maybe I'll leave Campbell on because he's got an average rating of 6.9. I'll leave him on until maybe the 60th minute or so. We'll see what happens. What is going on here, lads? Sort it out. They're just sliding in all over the place. They're not even taking care in what they're trying to achieve here. And now PSG are on the attack. It's Ben Arthur through to Lucas, and it's 2-0. 2 away goals to PSG. Yes, we lost 2-0 to Benfica in the quarterfinals in the first leg, but that was away from home, and it was quite difficult to overturn that deficit. But losing 2-0 in the first leg at home, when they've got the away goals, it's going to be even more difficult now for Arsenal. It's over. It's over here at the Emirates. Yeah, there is the final whistle. I suppose you could say it's only half time at the moment. We've got another 90 minutes to be played, but the game's going to be taken over to Paris, and our chances are very slim at the moment. You know, with those 2 away goals to contend with, plus having to play away, plus being down to bare bones in attack for Arsenal, it's not looking good for us at the moment. As I said I would do, I've gone ahead and played our next game against West Brom so we can get both legs of this Champions League semi-final against PSG in this episode. So we've got a 2-0 deficit to overturn yet again. You can see that Real Madrid have advanced through. They've played their game. They are in the final. Look at this. So we've lost 3 games in a row. What is going on? Where is our form going? We've started the season off so well, and then it's just boom, it's absolutely plummeted. I know we're already champions of the Premier League, but I really wanted to go out on a high, and we've failed to do that yet. We lost against Tottenham. We've now lost against West Brom. I'm getting to the point where I just want the season to be over now, but we've still got such a challenge coming up next in the second leg of the semi-final against PSG. Can we overturn the 2-0 deficit? Well, here we go. Team sheets are in. And for PSG, it's looking all very similar for them. Apart from David Luiz, who features. He missed the first leg due to that suspension, which saw him only out for the one game. But apart from that, exactly the same starting lineup for PSG. Verratti, Matuidi, Sirigu, Cavani, Lucas, who was an absolute danger. Almost got a hat-trick in the first leg. But for Arsenal, I've gone with Giroud again up in front of goal. Welbeck starts in place of Joel Campbell, Walcott, Ramsey and Xhaka in central midfield, and exactly the same back four. Come on, we can do this. We can overturn that 2-0 loss in the first leg. I mean, why should it be okay for PSG to come to England and play at the Emirates and dominate us on our home turf and win 2-0, not even allowing us to score? Well, we've come here to France. We're going to get a goal or two, hopefully. It's not looking likely at the moment. Oh! It's my worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. As Edison Cavani has made it 1-0, which means it is now 3-0 on aggregate. Ben Arthur bursting into the box. Just squares it to Cavani. Hit first time. Simple as you like. There's no way back into this. Look at the time. Walcott takes the free kick short to Monreal. Bellerin. Ooh. Just finds Walcott. Walcott's past Di Maria here, and it's Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck scores. Would you say a consolation goal? It's 1-1, 3-1 on aggregate. Not much time remaining. I don't think we can do this. It'd take a miracle, I think. Oh no, clear it. Go on, Xhaka, chase it down. Bit too late on the chase part. Oh, they went for a goal again. Looking to get a second, looking to make it 4-1 on aggregate. Looking to absolutely embarrass Arsenal in this Champions League semi-final. This is certainly something for us to build upon for next season. That's if I decide to do a second season. I'm not sure what you guys want to see. Let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see a second season with Arsenal? You know, we've got our Premier League title to defend. We've also got to go for the Champions League again. We've come so close to the final, but yet we haven't made it. It's ended 1-1 here in Paris. 3-1 on aggregate. Arsenal are out of the Champions League. PSG advance through to the final, and they will play Real Madrid. Look at that headline, Arsenal defeating Champions League. That's one trophy I most certainly want to win on FM16 before the end of the game cycle. I'm yet to do it because I haven't really played any big save on FM16. The only real massive save I played is that Shrewsbury one that I've done here on YouTube. And as you know, I've never managed to win the Champions League. So I've still got a little bit of silverware to collect before FM17. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Do join me for the season finale at home to Stoke. You don't want to miss it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all there.